So I'm trying to get these games in. I just talked to that dude earlier. He ain't say shit. Yep. You don't just get to witness it.
Is there aught else
you get to be a part of
ask?
it. About the village.
Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think.
Definitely. I'm glad to have you here. I'm definitely glad to have you here. Right now, we just trying to build, grow. Trying to reach that first 100. I'm trying to come up with something now we could do.
Our village has its own network of spies and informants
to celebrate.
And your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops, I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask?
Dude, I asked all these questions already.
If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude.
Yeah, the YouTube actually just dropped in that stream element that just dropped a minute ago.
Of course, you are no exception.
Also,
that you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate.
I drop a lot of content in the Twitch. Not the Twitch, the Forge. In the shorts and the YouTube area. Actually, we're gonna warp here. I can take a whatchamacallit back. There's a quest there that I can complete.
You seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Whether we are or not.
That's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Until you went off somewhere. Young people are so impatient. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, which is a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair.
This motherfucker trying to get some alcohol.
That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course. The Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
You mean you gonna show me?
All people fear the dragon.
What's the point in telling me that shit, man?
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies. I hope our coin purse isn't too much lighter.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
This world's gone to the dogs.
Think I can manage?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to wait. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, I know I have begged many favors of you afore now, yet I fear I must ask another. Though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount. Will you aid us in our efforts? Pray, meet us at Stormwind Cave at the tip of the cape.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Oh, we're going back down here. Yeah.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master? You have our gratitude. Lead the way. My sorcerer skills could improve our situation. Might I be of assistance? Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? We are under attack! All of us have been drenched! Let my magic draw into the mental room.
Yeah, I knew it was that easy.
Dare I say, we trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I've been in this place for a year and shall we see what we can find? Over here, if you would. Our foe is not yet routed. Outstanding! See you be drenched. Fly on, if you can.
I'm saved. Thank you.
This is what we do.
Making our report ought to be our next priority. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Let's see.
The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts.
Thanks, sir. I'd be roasting her a spit if it weren't for you, so to speak.
Pray, follow me. 'Tis this way.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment all the same.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastron? You're banished. All of you. You'll find no welcome in Harv any longer.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man to cast Sir Fioran and the others out.
'Tis loathsome being the bearer of such ill tidings.
'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
Our gratitude. Lead the way.
As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance. Over here, if you please.
Pay me no mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
We who are gathered here
I don't
are...
think it's him.
These festivities are...
No idle chatter during missions.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't.
You there! What are you up to?
If you've naught to say, I'd...
Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the road, I ask that you leave them undisturbed. Clearing the high roads of such obstructions falls under the military's purview, you see. But our hands are oft overfull with culling and escort missions, so that we must trust to nature to run its course. The bodies will decay over time, and the winds will sweep away. What to do?
I guess. I don't understand why that was necessary to tell me. Who are you?
You'd best watch yourself. An ill-mannered thing, aren't you? You'd best watch yourself. Do you know who I am?
I really don't care.
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Always the same dismal effort.
I can't figure out this shit.
I suppose I avail myself of the victuals.
Wait, it's over? What the fuck?
We who are gathered here are not.
He just walked out and I just walked in.
Best mind yourself in my presence, sir.
Man, I'll beat the shit out of you, dude. God damn it. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this mission.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
In here.
Oh, Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Monstrous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground. You've the face of someone in search of a juicy This, perchance.
Interesting.
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups?
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with this and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaser?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that roll. What is your purpose here? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordel. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brandt will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've arrived, just as planned.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that you...
There's a ladder here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true... Or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we... Very well. Pray inform me when... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phaser's fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
There is much we've got to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a I have been pursuing all of the... Would your Majesty be willing to... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? A place with books likely to entitle... Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
I'll remain by your side.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It's a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
You'd best report back.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform...
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can... I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village. For our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objection.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutch.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters? Curious, isn't it?
Dude,
Perhaps we will understand
I
more
could
in
have
time.
totally just fucking
We're
walked
here,
in.
and none the worse.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Mouth. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. 'Tis a nice place, this village. My name shan't be cleared till the dragon is found. I intend to stay in this village and investigate the dragon's whereabouts. 'Tis a nice place. My name shan't be cleared. I intend to stay in this village.
Over here, if you please. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
No, we're not about to do all that. That shit was fucking stupid. Like, you could have just told me where we was going and I could have walked over here. That shit was stupid.
No! 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 No!